Hey, welcome. Yep, Kev is indeed first. Yeah, I think it's a parrot and a dog. Back in a sec. So guys, welcome everyone. Vicky and Tiny. How are you guys? Let's do it. So what do I have to do?
I need something.
I need something.
Have you let the snake out of its cage?
Nope.
Perhaps I'll find some material at Isaac's that will be of use.
I think this is the right place. Actually, it's not the right place. I have to go to the shoemaker. Oh yeah, I am in the right place. Ugh.
I need a few items for your cousin Abraham. May I borrow them for you?
Of course. You're welcome.
This should do the trick. This may come in handy.
There should be one more item.
This should do the trick.
I think that's it. So basically, we've got to make like the equipment to get the snake out of the cage. I think that should be it. Okay, so we have to do... I think just got to combine a few items. Hey Rockman, servus, Mr. Fromage. Hello. Welcome guys. Not that. Okay. Okay. There we go. So we've got 3 different cages. These pipes should be for the building, the boarding house across from Finley's. So let's have a look at the chat. Hey, welcome X-Man. Welcome all you badasses. Okay, so we have to use... Okay. So we need to use a multiple row of cages, I think. So let's try...
No, I can't do that.
Okay, so it's not that one. Wrong button.
This cage will do the trick. The mesh is small enough.
Okay, so there's that one. That might be it. Now use the...
There we are. Magnificent.
Nice.
If I may ask, why is it you have such equipment?
I haven't always had a pet shop, my friend. I was a butcher for many years, but I wasn't serious enough to be a real meat man, and I was looked down upon in the community. I found myself carting carcasses from the slaughterhouse, a repugnant job in which you catch vile illnesses, and it breaks you before you're out of your 30s. Thus I had the idea to make this mask with a sort of filter, and it worked. Since then I have quit that work, and with my little savings I started this business. I lived through the death of thousands of animals. Now I am devoted to their lives. If you are interested, I could sell you a little canary, for example.
No, thank you. Let's return to the boarding house.
I think now we have to use the mask to get through the gas. Let's do it. So yeah, welcome all guys, welcome everyone. So we've got to go to Finley's, which is on the map, which is the boarding house. There we go. So it should be up the ladder. Nice. Put the mask on. Mask's on.
The satchel, rather heavy and firmly wedged. Dislodging it will take a concerted effort and is better done in a safe environment. I must repair this leak before I can get the satchel out.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've got to control the pressures.
The gas can escape through this nozzle.
So, ooh, okay. I've got the Hmm. Okay. Okay, so that should be means no gas. Yeah, because there was 50, so that should have stopped the gas. Okay. 50. Okay, 50. Okay, so that's 0. Hundred. Okay. How do I even use this? How do I even turn this? How do I even turn this on? Holy crap. Okay, so I've just got to figure out how to turn the that lamp on. So I need, because this pipe here has got gas, but basically the gas is only here. But how do I? I don't know. I don't know how to turn it on.
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Ah, there we go. I think that's it. I think. Is that it? I think that might be it. So I guess I need to put the power, the gas back into this section. So that should be that.
Elementary.
There we go.
This much talked about satchel is very heavy and seems to contain metal dishes. I told Bluto that I wouldn't look inside, but I've little need to. It's quite obvious that it's full of silverware.
So items, I think you have to swap.
Full of crockery,
There
the
we go.
satchel makes the same noise and weighs about the same as if it were filled with silverware.
Then you have to light the flame icon. Nope. ESB, welcome, dude. Welcome, guys. So we've done that. Oh, look. To the kit. To the cat.
There is still gas in here. Looking at the state of this cat, it won't survive much longer if it stays here. Let's go to the wasp's nest. Let's go to the wasp's nest.
I've got to kidnap the cat. I've catnapped it. You're rocking Mr. X and that crocodile who wants to kidnap the cat. Oh god, you guys. Yeah, the catnapper. So now I've got to go to the pub. Give him his bag back without the jewellery in it, without the silverware. So
Pass the sack to me. Did you look in?
I give you my word, but it won't belong to you until you tell me where Squibby is.
Fine. The poor idiot was taken by the peelers the other day. I don't know why some chap started to screech about it. He was the Whitechapel killer, but he ended up followed by an hysterical mob. In a flash, the bobbies had him rounded up and locked down.
Do you mean at the local police station?
Might not. But if you or the doc talk to him, tell him that about the kayak business. I'll forget our score if he rats on the yank. He'll know. Now, hand over the bag.
I say, that's all a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not sure it's worth the satchel.
Hey, don't shake it like that, moron. If you don't want to end up with a knife in the back, you'll get busy with the pipe. Got it?
Here, take it. That'll teach me for being a good Samaritan. Honestly, how rude. I'd best be off now. Better to not be around when he opens the satchel.
is it go go go? So what's next? Should be.
Hey, look! It's Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover on a special mission. Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You're far from home, aren't you?
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know. Downstairs round his... A nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat, 'cause she's allergic. Or so she says. And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
Does that cat there belong to Pounce?
That's my Bertie!
Be careful, he is injured. Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him.
Let's get him fixed up.
Let's go to the pet shop, children.
Let's go to the pet shop, children.
If you all go in at once, you will scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
For you, Croco. The little kitty.
What can I do for you?
I have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The terror of the Highlands?
Oi, that's her, mister.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round. It was said that she never lost a fight.
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Not much from the look of it. Okay, I think the police station's next about Squibby. Whoever Squibby is. I think he's actually purring that kitten. I don't think it'll pick it up on the old stream. So it should be the old police station.
I can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few minutes so I can talk to the prisoner.
Okay. Miwampua. Okay, so let's walk a bit.
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
Another day, perhaps, Mum.
The big whirly. That's not Guile. That's definitely not Guile.
As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happens to be in this police station, and how many policemen are inside.
Information? Yes, but time is money for me, you know.
Here are a few guineas. So, Squibby.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing. Ha! I know nothing about whether Squibby is there, and I don't give a damn. The bobbies don't whisper sweet nothings to me, like the girls in the nice places. And now get lost before I get all worked up. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady, I could tell you a little bit more, maybe.
As useful.
I'll be back.
You do that.
The girls from the nice houses. That monster. Oh. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about.
Brothel, I think.
Fine. I have to go to the brothel. Good evening, Lucy. Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, come in. You're strangely dressed. What have you come to do in the area?
I've come to ask if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself, associate with any of the policemen from the local station.
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true. But Bella would be able to tell you more than me.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
Okay. So what else am I supposed to do?
Bella will help you, sir.
You are a friend of Dr. Watson?
Indeed.
A fine man, your Dr. Watson. He got me out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this boar a lesson to remember,
Yeah,
and he's
quick getaway
since
from,
gone to France, having
from Big
snagged
Danny.
one of my best girls. But it's a break from all of her chatter. You're looking for information about the police, is that right? I can't help you there. The girls concerned are busy. And anyway, I don't have the time.
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment. It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this stuff. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. Well, I'd barely smelled the first one when I nearly fainted. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really perfume, so that it won't burn the skin off my pretty girls.
Madam, I will undertake to tell you exactly which of these products are perfumes if you agree to entrust them to me for a little while. In exchange, I would like to know more about Squibby.
Yes, I know him. We've struck a deal, Mr. Holmes. I'll give you these bottles.
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's
Nice.
perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened. Let's go and take a look.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do I have to do?
Can I get a refill, please?
Do I go back home? I'm going to try and go back to...
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened. Let's go and take a look.
Okay. Alright, Governor. I think I might have to talk to the dude. Yep.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the new bookseller in the neighbourhood?
Yes, my name is Barnes.
Of course,
You're one
Sherlock.
of my first visitors. Welcome. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a work that can help me identify perfumes, a book that deals with vegetation and its possible uses in the domain, for example.
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartica about vegetation. It consists of a reference on the matter. This book is the most complete that there is.
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification. However, I am getting down to the task. You aren't looking for anything concerning the history of the scripts. I'm fascinated by the subject, and I already have numerous books on the topic.
It is no doubt very interesting, but I need this book Spartica without further delay.
Fine, fine. I will try to find the acquisition date of this encyclopedia, Mr.
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing dates. That will buy you some time.
There are some dates missing?
Yes, I forgot to mention that detail. The dates were written on cardstock attached to the columns, and there was one date per section. As one goes along, you will see there is no specific order, and certain are missing. I remade the labels, but I don't know where to put them. They're there on the counter.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888. He left a note regarding his method of shelving, but I didn't understand a word. I do believe, in fact, that he was a bit mad.
Well, I will see.
Oh, here we go. All of the numbers are placed in the same column must have different ending numbers. The dates whose numbers added together will produce the same sum cannot be put on the same column if they indicate the same sense. Oh god, so actually you have to label.
I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place.
Okay. Six. Is that wrong? It says the numbers. I can't change them.
I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place.
So items 2, 4 and 0.
There, Mr.
Nice.
Barnes, the labels are in their correct places.
Wasn't too bad.
That should facilitate your classification. Have you found my book?
Yes, what luck it was to meet you. It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so items.
This encyclopedia
Here we
on
go.
plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these so-called perfumes. Let's return to Baker Street.
Okay, let's go. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
Let's see. The Secret Life of Anchovies. Memoirs of a Public Accountant. These books on various wide-ranging subjects are hardly going to be useful.
Yeah, let's go. So, Baker Street.
I will need my work table. I need something.
I need something.
Let's get to work. I must
Oh.
analyze these perfumes.
So many puzzles. Aroma, intensity, noxiousness, result. God. Okay, no worries, SP. You take care, mate. On the lash. Nice. So how does this work? quality of the perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important. Intensity. So how do I do this?
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
Okay, so it looks like
These shapes represent the smells at my disposal.
but I don't have one.
This perfume is ghastly.
Okay, so there's one. Oh, okay. So it looks like that one. Nope. My mistake. So it needs to be like this. That's it. And then one a little bit taller. I think it was this one. No. He does. Welcome, Trishka. Hello, my Northern Duck. Just saw to me about so I keep the stream running so I can listen to you in the background. Hope you're okay and having a good Saturday. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. How about yourself? Yeah, welcome, Des. Just popped in to say hello. Busy day. Yeah, no, always welcome. Swamp water. So let's try that one. That one? Nope. Let's try this one. What am I doing wrong? Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
Now on to the next step.
2 down. Yeah, indeed, that's yeah. This is kind of rough. So there's one left. So basically, you have to match that from these.
Elementary.
Elementary
Fine.
Holmes.
I have to go to the brothel.
Nice. Foot oil, yum yum. Nope. So it's the...
Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
Bella will help you, sir.
Can I get a refill, please?
So, my dear man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but even the good ones are nothing more than common sense for adolescents.
Who cares? It'll freshen up a few of my girls. Wait, there's a perfume here called Valerian. What is it?
It's not really a perfume, technically speaking, unless you like cats. It's more of a kind of medicine.
It smells strange. I don't really like it. Here, I can give it to you. And I have some information. Squibby is most assuredly locked up at the police station hereabouts. It would also seem that he's the one who doesn't want to come out.
Do you know someone by the name of Danny?
Danny? Big Danny, Nutcracker? The one who hates cats.
That's the one.
You're interested in that kind of bird?
Nope, I'm
Be
not.
like dipping your biscuit in a pig's trough. She's dangerous, a real cyclone. So beware. And her appearance. She claims to adore perfumes. She'd need this whole box to smell sweet.
I doubt it'll take much to make Danny cooperate, perhaps by offering her a little gift. Let's go to the police station.
Let's go.
I have to find out how many policemen are still in the station. There's no point continuing if there are too many. I have to find out how many policemen are still in the station. There's no point continuing if there are too many.
You still there, honey pie?
I'll be back.
You do that.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
This is perfume. He's got a funny look on his face. Me, I want a pretty bottle with a button so that I can spray it all over myself. Got it?
Yeah, dip in your biscuit. It's like rank. That's it.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
There ain't much in the station. It was pretty busy, but now there's only one constable, dearie.
There we are. Now Danny has been sprayed with valerian, a scent that's irresistible to cats. I must create a diversion in the street to make the policemen come out, but I need some cats. Lots of cats. To the pet shop.
To the
I
pet
must go
shop.
to the pet shop.
Okay, she's got the cat attractor on her.
What can I do for you?
I need cats.
Aha! This must be the cat book Abraham needs.
That cat's actually purring.
What can I do for you?
Here is the book on cats.
Thank you, my man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
So, how is Bert doing?
He'll pull through. But he must eat, and I have no food for him here. We will need to find him some.
And where can we get some cat food?
We must find Hardiman. He sells meat for cats. It's around this time when he passes the end of the road. You might be in luck. You'll hear him from far away. He was always calling beep, beep.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Solomonovich. So, Pounds, shall we look for the cat food seller? Poor Bert has to be fed, and I might have some work for you and your friends.
Nice. That should be here.
Beep beep.
There we go.
Beep beep.
Good evening, sir.
How do? A little kebab for the cat? These little brats can't possibly all be yours.
Pardon? Oh, no, none of them.
Ah, children, they're our pride and joy, and yet...
Do cats really like kebabs?
They adore them. How many would you like?
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon, sir?
How much for the lot?
For £2, they're all yours, my lord.
It's a deal.
Nice.
Listen up, my little soldiers. You need to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You'll be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick as you can now. If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odour and will throw themselves on her. That should cause enough of a commotion to get the policeman to come out onto the street.
Oh well, here we go.
Come on now, children. Let the cats alone.
What's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those chaps shut up.
Well now, let's see what I can do about Squibby.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, that's cats. Oh dear.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it. I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it. This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Okay. Come on. Why is it being weird? I need to move it all the way. All the way to the right, I think. There we go. I guess it's this dude. This should be Squibby. Should be.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about
Hello.
Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on
Yeah, the ingredients are awful.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's orders. I'm in it up to my neck, and the bobbies won't agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day, and that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasp's Nest.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
Now you gotta go to the pub.
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest. Let's go to the Wasp's Nest. No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change.
So you gotta change clothes and go back. Oh, there you go. Automatic. Nice.
Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down. He even know it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
He was reading a book?
Oh, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
Cheers,
Goodbye,
love.
miss.
At your service, me lord.
Service, me lord.
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I need to find that what she was talking about.
Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading.
So I need to find what she was talking about. Let's talk to the barman. So I need to find... Okay, I think that's it.
Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night. He finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
It's nothing. I think it's Baker Street.
Up at last, Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the Wasp's Nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of second-hand female parts?
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling. The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue. He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found, concealed in what appeared to be a secret letterbox.
Interesting, an encoded message.
Indeed, and look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
I promised a new patient, Captain Stenick, I'd go round to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Okay, so we should be able to... Where is it?
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital. Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
Oh, God. Oh, God. God, which one? Okay, it's one of these two. Let's try this. And then... that one, I think, with the cat. I think that should be it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Plant some spices. How am I going to do this? Don't know how to make this difficult.
The index of the Spartaca encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
So Okay. Okay. So it should be Command C. Okay. New command, subject woman. I think it's delivery Wharfdale. Delivery. I-V-R.
Elementary.
Elementary. There we go. Nice.
My dear Watson, I congratulate you on your investigation. This letter seems to well and truly confirm the organised trafficking of bodies in London.
My God, how dreadful.
Watson, we must go to the address that appears in this message. I would suggest you take your weapon.
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this whole affair, Holmes.
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise again. One never knows.
But what about me, Holmes?
Stay as you are, Watson. At worst, you can pass as my employer. Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
OMG, all these Twitch girls are taking such bullshit. I shouldn't join any of the stream. Yeah, I caught one, I think 2 days ago, and like what people say, it's like, no thanks. Yeah. They take some flack. But some of them have crazy like donations. You know, when people on their overlays have like donations they've received. A lot of people have received like crazy amounts. But map.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Yes, I have.
Here we are,
Holmes.
Watson. 17 Wharfdale Road. Let's be careful.
You think so, Holmes? This house seems to be abandoned.
This looks charming. Minus 9,000 IQ. Oh god. Yep. What's that over there? Is that laundry?
This rope seems strong. It is sure to come in handy.
Do I have a blade or a knife? Nice. Looks like it's like 10 foot tall. Unless
Let's
Watson's a
hurry,
midget.
Holmes. This neighbourhood makes me ill at ease.
A tarred cover. There, this piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but solid enough for our purposes.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
No, I can't do that.
Oh no, I can't do that. Of course you can do that, Sherlock. You're supposed to be a badass.
This stone was blocking the wheel. No, I can't do that. This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
Okay, so I guess we've got to fix this. I guess we've got to fix this car and get in. Maybe through there. I think it's just been so long since I played this. Holy crap.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
Sherlock never jokes. I need a wheel.
No, I can't do that.
So I think that's it. So, anything else? Let's try the front door.
Given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely open. Closed. This lock is solid but very old. I should be able to force it. This lock is solid but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
What do I have?
This lock is solid but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Try, what else do I have? Tarpaulin?
There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarpaulin, I was able to quite simply force the lock. Let's go in.
Nice.
Incredible!
Sherlock's breaking and entering like a thief, like a burglar. Before we go in, let's check around the side.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
See all the footprints?
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently. Numerous footsteps. Apparently. There's something here.
Oh.
These little metal instruments are rather curious. I'll take one. Some makeup applicators. These jars contain chemical products. I have no idea what they are for.
Okay. Okay. Ghost house. Yeah. But you can see, like, it had a lot of activity, but after, like, the side entrance, so we all... Yeah, I think Sherlock Holmes I think he was 6 feet, so... What's that? 180 centimetres-ish, I think. But I know Watson, according to the book, is always... Well, in history in the books, he's always shorter. But one thing that Sherlock Holmes is meant to be is like he's meant to be a brawler, but you don't see that in the games. You see in them, they pull it into the movies, the one with Robert Downey Jones. You know, he's a fist fighter. Alright, let's go. That's probably a trapdoor, or there's something underneath the carpet.
Closed.
Closed. Let's see what's upstairs.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Okay, so I guess it's some sort of trapdoor. Oops, a bit too quick. Don't know where the hell Watson's going. Get back here, Watson.
A trapdoor. We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible! What are we doing,
Boom.
Holmes?
Shoot. What do I have?
I need something.
Maybe you tie a rope and rappel down. Item. Just clothesline.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Nice.
I will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone should happen along.
Understood, Holmes.
Okay.
Clothing that appears to be destined to be incinerated. A pointed poker. This is sure to come in handy.
It's like a workroom.
A coffin, recently made and already broken. Closed.
So this is that door from the.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
This is the door that we couldn't have access to on the side.
Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I don't imagine where they came from. Pincers. A hammer. I'll take it. This old box must have held nails a long time ago. Nothing of interest. This may come in handy. Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I don't imagine where they came from.
Hey, okay, Kev. Catch you later. So tall, even my height can match with Dr. Watson. You're not that short, are you? Yeah, ladies, Kevin. Catch you in a bit. So what do we have to do with these?
This may come in handy. Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection. It is a stretcher that can be dismantled into 2 pieces. I have to find a way to take it upstairs, I think. I'll be needing it.
So I guess I've got to make something on there with the workbench. Fix this.
Here's an electrical mechanism.
And that'll send
Turning
it up.
the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection.
Okay.
Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection.
There's a puzzle you have to solve with that. Done that, done that. So what do I need to use?
Here's an electrical mechanism.
Yeah, there's I'm sure there's
Here's
a
an
puzzle
electrical
here.
mechanism. Here's an electrical
No.
mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection.
Yeah, you have to fix this machine for it to work. How come it's never straightforward? Might have to try something.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step. This box is broken. The
God.
wires must be reconnected. Pray, think.
2, 3. You have to get them all without crossing. I think it is. Yeah, so you have to get them all. So there, 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 there. Elementary Holmes. Hey? So the glitch then, it was like floating. Nice.
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought this thing back up, but I can take it.
Perfect, Watson.
Now I need to do something here. Oh.
The fuse box is burnt.
What's this?
This bent key just needs a little repair job to make it usable.
Okay. So I guess we put the key in the vice and then somehow straighten it. The puzzles are not so hard like the other puzzles. They can be. What was the hardest game for puzzles? I think it was the Agatha Christie game. I played like the end. Was it end of last year? Like January or December. So I've got to put the key in. I should have all the tools. Let's got to see what it is.
This may come in handy.
But how do I use the key?
This may come in handy.
Oh, I hate puzzles. And I've got to put the key into it, and then you got to straighten it. You need to straighten it out, but I can't.
This may come in handy.
Yeah, so let me use the key. Items, key.
This may come in handy.
Come on, Sherlock, you can do it. so I don't look stupid. Hey, welcome back, Trish. How are my little spoons doing tonight? I'm okay. I'm struggling a little bit. How about you? I've been come on, game. Let me do it. Struggling with what? This. So I've got the key. I need to pull in that vice and then get the other tool to straighten it. Yeah, alright. Having you there, Trish, having you? Must be I'm missing something. Because that turns it. Come on, Sherlock. You can do it. See if I'm missing anything else. Then,
closed.
That's probably the key to get out. So what am I missing? Nothing there. I can't drag it.
This may come in handy. This may come in handy.
Oh, what you're ordering, Trish, and sharing is caring. Don't forget. Items. I'm sure we got to do it with the key. Damn game. It's driving me nuts. I know what to do, but I don't know how to do it. Why can't I put the key in? What am I missing?
This may come in handy.
Well, there's a hand then. There we go. That's what it is. Now let's use pincers. I think that's it. That should be it. I think.
Closed.
Now use the key I straightened.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door.
And so, Holmes?
Done that.
What do you think, Holmes?
Okay. Yeah, welcome back, Trish. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. So no, let's go back inside. Okay. Don't even need don't even need the door. I need the there we go. I need what he picked up. That's it. Anything else? It's a bit glitchy. Say there, look. Boom. No. Boom. I need wheels. Wherever they are. I need wheels from somewhere.
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
So what do we have?
This wheel is in good shape, but it... This little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin punch.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
Stealing things. Anything else? That might be it. Is that it? Now use the wheel.
Elementary.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to push that there and then climb up to there.
No, I can't do that. This stone was blocking the wheel. Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Now I need to make something to climb up. It should be...
I need something.
That's it. So that's basically made steps.
I need something.
What else do I need?
I need something.
I'm sure it was this. So you use it as a ladder. There we go.
I hope this ladder will support my weight.
Nice. Such a pain. Okay.
I need something.
He's all very needy, Princess.
Let's go.
Let's go.
My God, Holmes. Where are we?
For us to find out, my friend. This woman is dead, Watson.
Yes, several days ago, Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved. No odour, no visible decomposition. Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh, not puzzles. This is going to be the end of me. come back to that. Because I have no idea what the code is.
Glass eyes in all shapes and all colours. Some makeup applicators. Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them.
Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been coloured and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
To what end?
Okay, I don't know what that means. Plumbers, Smith and Ferguson. Souvenir of London, autumn 1883. I give you my love, my Alexis, Mum.
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop.
Prince Alexander Vaskalinov. Okay.
Amusing. The
We'll
man in
take
the
it.
photo taken in 1883 and the one on Prince Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same. And no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson.
Okay, let's keep going. There's a lot of things to look at.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
This should be the door that's at the top of the stairs.
This may come in handy. Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broomstreet, 1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on this table.
Listen to click, listen to click.
These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed. Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan, passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
Well, here we go.
This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort.
Okay. I think this should be the puzzle.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
I put there's some pain in the ass. Okay, rocking. Catch you later. Yeah, I'm going to be finishing soon. It won't be a long stream for me. How long have we been streaming for? 7:36. So I started about 6 o'clock. 6, 7. Yeah, I'm going to solve this puzzle, I think, guys, and I'll probably end it. 4 to 4. So 4. So how do... Oh, here we go. Ah, okay, so that's in southern. Five. Hmm. So 5. Oh, so you can move it then. So I guess I have to add to 5, but...
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Two. Oh, so it's different.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
It randomises slightly. It's 3. 5, 4, 8. Hmm.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
At least you can randomise it. 4.
It's a puzzle box.
I think we'll have to figure this out for next time. Because it randomises. Okay, 9. So how am I meant to get to 2? No, nice. Zero is no help. There you go. Okay. Okay. So the key is you have to get clear the whole lot. 7-1.
There we are. Magnificent.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. GG. Yeah, 70 puzzles. Okay, good night, Croco. Okay, nice one, Trish. It's always good to see new games.
This square object is very unusual.
Okay, so I've got that.
This letter speaks of a sign of recognition. Interesting.
I think that's it.
Holmes, I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
It is probably the dealers, Watson, but instead of running, what if we were to meet them, if we managed to win their trust?
You are joking, Holmes?
I'm missing some information. I'm missing some information. This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Solve the puzzle box.
I'm missing some information.
Okay.
I'm missing some information. I'm missing some information.
So I'm missing something. I can't believe I'm missing something.
Glass eyes in all shapes and all colours.
What am I missing?
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
What am I missing? Do I need to use something to get out?
I'm missing some information. I'm missing
it's
some
not that.
information.
I'm missing something. There you go. Now will it work? Yep.
Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down. We aren't here as tourists. We have come to collect our packets.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss.
Yes.
Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back.
Well, that's, a real problem.
Say, we have personal orders too, for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies. That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item?
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. Since the bigwigs made it easy to get stiffs, the medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. business is dead. For a few coppers, hospital bloke might help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. But one thing's for sure. After the séance, they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer.
Well, if you'll excuse...
You've got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Sees you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during séances. Nothing to do with organ trafficking.
Yes, it all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible, not to mention unnecessary. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
What lead should we follow now, Holmes?
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This Squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist Tom Bulling from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him. While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes.
Oh, I'm getting hosted. Thanks for the host.
Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying.
That's of little importance, Watson.
It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear. Perhaps the killer got what he wanted, people talking about him, and has chosen to stop committing crimes. What do you think, Holmes?
I doubt it, Watson. Everything leads me to believe that he is in hiding and waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police, and that would obviously hamper his work.
You think he will start again, Holmes?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end, and I fear that we'll need another victim to get back on track.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat? Have you resolved that?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful Wiggins on the stairs. The game is afoot again, Watson.
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleek yank, but we'll find him.
Good work. Here's something for you. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this Bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be more than two when the time to act comes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Okay, nice. Okay, so guys, I'm out. So yeah, save the game. Nice. Oh, okay, I played it for 10 minutes last night and you should try it out, mate. Already made me jump. Oh, nice. Are you off? Yes, I'm out. Yep, see you later, Trish. So yeah, good night everyone, take care. Thanks for the support, you badasses. And yeah, pretty good. 5 people watching. I think that's pretty good for a Sherlock stream. So yeah, I'll be back on this tomorrow. Earlier time, 2 PM, 3 PM, something like that. So yeah, catch you later everyone.